PayPal. Today I will be showing you how counter cannons work. So let's get started with the power. The power, you need a lot of power if you're trying to shoot inside your walls into a cannon that's firing at your base. So here we have a 16x16 long power double stacked, so it can shoot the long distances. That's what we need. So once the TNT for the boosters, once it lands up into the spot that we need it to, so the boosters will fire and put the TNT, all that TNT, into one spot right here. And then once that happens, the piston will then close the stone like that. It pushes out, making the TNT stay in one spot. And also, so it doesn't backfire all of this. So from this, we have the hammer. The hammer will then get pushed out the same way the power does with the same boosters. Gets pushed out into this one block. From this, once that's pushed out, we then will see the pseudo go off and the send comp go off. So from all the send, so let's say here, so we have the send, all floating on here on the carpets, and they get shot. And it all goes into this one spot right here. So just like that. So in that one little spot, but double right here. This booster will then already be active, waiting down here to blow up. Once this blows up, the pseudo is already right here waiting. So is the send. So the send will come out. Once the send hits, this booster will blow up, shooting the pseudo all across here and the send into this one block right here. Once it's right here, it's very instant when this happens. This will then go off. So the red send will then get pushed out while this TNT is going off, and then it will launch the hammer and the red send into this one spot right here. So pseudo, send, red send is all right here, and then it gets launched up, hits right here. So once the TNT hits right here and the send and all stuff like that gets hit right here, it then travels a distance, stops once it reaches the block, and then goes forward. Now, how you can tell what direction it will go to is right here. Once I get back to the cannon. So as you can see, it's a basic barrel. Normally, you see this, so if you're looking above, the hammer will be sometimes right here, sometimes the hammer will be right there, whichever the position the hammer's in. So in this case, it is north, so we would be firing north. As you can see here, the hammer is where you will be firing. So it launches up, hits here. Once it hits here, it starts traveling west. So once it travels west, it hits something, and then it travels north. So that's how that direction is. And now we will be firing the cannon to check the distance of how it can shoot, blah blah blah, stuff like that. So far it's around 15 chunks out already, 10, 15. It's enough for our base that we'll be having on Vending EMC. Make sure to grind and, join those walls in, guys. So right here I will place the button. It should be TNT filled, should be bedrock protected because I test water after things. But this ranks with water, so you're fine with that. But yeah, so let's go ahead and shoot it. And I'm going to go ahead and go to my home. Okay, that shot seemed to have stacked, but nothing. Okay, it did blow up at the bottom, as you can see the sand falling. So that has to be an issue with the pseudo hammer. Or the pseudo itself. And or this one problem that I probably already think that's happening. So let's just take a look in here. That's fine. Nothing's clogged up. Looks perfectly fine. We would test it by just increasing these by 2 and then disabling the slab buster for now. And then we will fire and go to my home. worked perfectly. But now we do still have to test it while it's at 255 right here. This is 255, right? Yes, it is 255. I wish we can set multiple homes on here, but we can't. So now we would test it. 255 send. As you can see, that did work, but the pseudo did not seem to work. Seems to be shooting towards the bottom. If that happens, it happens. Honestly, I may put a fix up for it, but if it shoots it, it destroys where it's going, then it's fine. If it shoots this far, it's perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and fire it one more time. Yeah, that worked also. That was 4 seconds, so let me just fire, fire, fire. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was all guessing. I still have to make a clock for it. And plus, I'm not loading in the chunks, so that's also devastating to actually go back to, so that would be fun. Hope you guys enjoyed, and hope you guys know how to counter cannon now, of how the blocks work for making the TNT hit the top here, going over, hitting another block, and going out into that, and how the hammer positioning is, and where it will shoot, north or west or south or east, wherever you have the hammer pointing to. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and make sure to grind and have fun.